Guys, the last time you saw a video of mine, I was very cranky. Rightfully so. But, something's changed. And what changed is pretty much nothing. It's just that my mood has changed because I built my mansion. I kinda built the spooky mansion that I wanted to build. And I wanted to share with you before the massive 2.0 update falls on our laps, and I'm so excited, and I want to make so many videos with new builds and stuff like that now that we're getting more walls, so I'm very excited about that. But yeah, so this is my spooky island that I made. It has a story too, like, so the entrance is here, and I also have this painting of me that says start from the hourglass on this decoration. Follow the hourglasses, find the diaries, learn the story. So the idea behind this, it's not just, spooky mansion, spooky mansion, whatever. It's not just that. It's also like I wanted to tell a story, and we got the new feature, which is the hourglasses that we can put on our island, and I was like, oh, the hourglasses would make the exploration and the narration easier. But that wasn't the case, because as many things in Infinity Nikki, we get some stuff, but we don't get them all the way, like we kind of have new features. So I thought that I could fill the island with hourglasses, and I didn't even fill it. I put like 10, I think, hourglasses, and only like 4 show up. This is sad, and I know what they are doing and why they're doing it. Like, it makes sense. They're doing it because of the mobile players. Like, they're doing the same with the load limit, with the furniture limit, now with the hourglasses. Like, it kind of makes sense, but I'm kind of tired of the same thing and again and again. Fuck. So yeah, let's start. I'm gonna tell you the story as I'm progressing, and if you want beauty shots like I had in the previous my previous video, you should watch my previous video. I have it in the description. I made a small video with the story, and it's just beauty shots, of the place. It's not me narrating at all. It's just letting the environment narrate everything. Anyway, so this is the first hourglass. This was supposed to be when your journey began, So that's the hourglass, and it says follow the path and let me tell you a story dear to my heart. I'm not gonna show you the other hourglasses because it doesn't make sense that much, but let's walk. I wanted to make to make this place feel a bit abandoned, and you have the kind of the ruins here. Then we'll start with a small house over there, because that's the house of the witch that enchanted my Nikki, this Nikki. So actually, let me change clothing to the this, yeah. So this is the witch that lives in this house over in the distance, and I wanted to make kind of like a Bayou New Orleans feeling of a place, so I filled it with ponds. What really makes it feel very interesting is like putting some of the trees down, and fallen trees all around, and that really made it feel very abandoned, and like you're in the wilderness, not just an open area. So this is the small house of the witch, and it's filled with moss, because of course it is, and it has a backside here, a small backside here. But look what I said about the falling trees, like it looks really old. This place looks old, and I love it because it's as old as me. So we go in, and I have this picture here, which is like, it's fucking stupid because I wanted to mimic the this shot from Nosferatu with some forced perspective. I don't know if I was successful. Anyway, so basically this witch that is here right now, she sold her soul to be able to have a place of her own and choose her own fate, because she couldn't in the life that she had. And this is her previous life, so she's like sad and everything. And then you go upstairs, and if you go up, this is her bedroom. And in her bedroom, oh, what's this hourglass here? Oh, that's a friend of mine. So, okay, one of the ideas that I had is putting diaries down. And we don't have diaries yet, right? So, I made this thing, which is a portrait, is a double portrait, because we also can't, like, if I go in and decide to write a sentence on a picture, edit. Yeah, I can only add text like this, right? Blah, 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 blah. Oh my god. Please. La 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 la, you know, and it keeps going. I can't even press enter for it to go down. So it's just gonna be like a string of text. And that didn't look good, but I had no other way of doing it. So this is it. I'm not gonna read what it says because I'm gonna put in the description the scheme code for the island, so you can check it out as well. And I'm gonna, like, you can also like add me on Infinity Nikki and we can be friends and link islands and, you know, search and find it on your own and see what the witch has to say. But the witch here talks about a character that we haven't met yet. So she moved here and everything was fine. And then one day she heard some screams and some cries from the tower that is outside her house, this tower here, right? She's like, the hell is that? So she went, running. She went to see what all the fuss was about, you know, on the tower, because that tower has been abandoned for ages, presumably. So yeah, here is this part of the tower. It's kind of a tower slash mansion, you know, spooky. What I wanted from the beginning. I made this entrance. I like the way I did the like it is okay. Guys, it is baffling to me that we don't have railings for the stairs. We don't have railings. So I did that. I put some like some roofing and try to make it like have an edge, because I wanted a three-way stairs, you know. And before we go into the main place, I'm gonna show you this part. Listen, Momo. Listen, Momo. I wanna see where he's stuck. Wait. Where is he stuck? Oh! Like, poor Momo. Like, these things happen all the fucking time with Momo. Like, look at him. Momo, are you okay, my guy? Man. Anyway, I made this extra small part here to connect with the greenhouse. My god, I have no words. With the greenhouse, I didn't make anything special in the greenhouse. Like, half of the time I forget that this is there. Like in the beauty shots video, I forgot to even put it in the. He's doing cardio. I forgot to even put it in the video with the beauty shots. But yeah, this is it right here, because I wanted it to be part of the house if that was possible, and like a small kind of a kitchen area, you know, for like to get new plants in and wash your hands or whatever. And I made a trick where you put I don't know if you've seen this, but like you put one of these chandeliers down, these ones here, and you put it on the ground, so you can have, you put a light on top and you put this on the ground, so you can have some interesting lighting situation and kind of a more ambiance.
Great job! Our home really needed this.
Okay, whatever. Let's go to the main entrance, right? So the main entrance is here. And I kind of cooked with this entryway, right? Like, it looks kind of cool. So let me change. I'm gonna introduce you now to the before Nikki, which is this Nikki. This Nikki was very sad. She was crying all the time, and the witch didn't know why. And so she went to pay her a visit, and she learned this girl's story, which this girl is not called Nikki, she's called Eleanor, right? Indulge me a bit as I'm telling my story. Anyway, so I have the portraits here, and you
Nikki
go
said,
up.
turn on the lights, and so there was light.
Yes, of course. I always put it in winter here. Oops. This thing, I made the small shelf here to hide the fact that the half of the greenhouse was getting into the main house, you know? And this is the main area.
I still remember the time we took this photo.
And I put those two rugs here as a tapestry kind of thing. A small dining area with a window that overlooks the outside. Ooh. Ooh. And then we go to the main area, to the main entrance. Like, that was the main entrance, you know what I mean. And this is the main living area. I have my piano here that I also forgot to put in the beauty shots video, whatever. Have a picture of me up there, of Eleanor, I'm sorry, of Eleanor. And another picture up there that it's very gothic, and I really like it. And this is, yeah, my living space, the fireplace, a sitting area, and I really like the window that I did here. Let me show it to you in the morning. This is the window in the morning, isn't it nice? Like, and I put those things here, those cupboards, to make it look, not cupboards, are these cupboards? I don't know, whatever. To make it look a bit more like a unique
I'm gonna sit a
picture.
little longer. It helps spark ideas for creating a comfy seat.
Yeah, we know. And yeah, I incorporated a lot of stone with the foundation here, and and this thing, this stone fence that we have, and then you keep going up. I have a gallery wall here, and you keep going up, and this is Nikki's bedroom. Before the bedroom, I have my crafting table and the bookcase. Look at this! Oh wow! I've never seen this before. How the light goes through and that's not even a window. That's like Oh my god! Oh, I love details like that. That's, you know, the fence that I put and made it look like kind of like old windows, old castle windows. The fact that the rays from the sun come in like that, it's so cool. Oh my god. Anyway, that was awesome. So, sorry, I have the spiral staircase that goes up to the top. I'm gonna show you later. And this is the bedroom, Eleanor's bedroom. I'm so sorry. This is her main clothing. And, oh. Well, that's embarrassing. Wait. How did I not clock that earlier? Fuck. I mean... Oh, no. Anyway, so, yeah, she could... I could put more things here so you could have more of a view, but I couldn't because I ran out of these trees, the pine trees, and I was kind of exhausted making new ones. I'll show you the outside in a second. Another small window, and here you go to the bathroom. I made a big bathtub. I wish it was smaller, but you know, I use the thing that we have to grow fish. You can't make it that much smaller. And these are wall cabinets that looked a bit like marble, so I put that down. And I made this. This is. Don't laugh at me. This is the mirror, the mirror crown mirror. Where am I going? Where is the camera going? The mirror crown mirror. I wanted to make a mirror, man, and the first idea was like of me to take a picture of a mirror surface, but it looked weird because, you know, a true mirror surface was reflecting everything that was around. So I ended up making this mirror, you know, not a real mirror, but yeah, it does its job, I guess. Oh my god, I feel so embarrassed. Wait, why did I never do that? I can't believe I forgot this. I feel like you guys caught me with my pants down. Okay, that's better. I'm sorry. And what I did there was I put the... Do I have... No. Shit. Anyway. Do I have the other one? Yeah. Okay. So I put this here to kind of make it look like stained glass. You know? Like, it's okay, I guess. It's whatever. I don't like it that much, but I think it's kind of creative. Anyway, let's go upstairs. And upstairs, what I have is... I have the decoration here on top. Isn't that cool? I like how these stairs end and these begin. And when I saw the decoration and I saw this, the staircase that they gave us, I'm like, this has to go on top, you know? It's even the same, like it's the same color, the same, it's like they made it for this purpose, you know? It's so seamless the way it goes up. Yeah, and put the telescope here. Like, there's nothing great up here. Like, you can't do anything. And you can't see anything either. Like, what's this view, you know? There's no view. There's no fucking view because... my load limit, you see it again. Like, I can't do much more. This is the main house. And let me show it to you from here because I like this part. I did this, put those, my god. I truly cannot speak. It is a curse. The cylindrical, that's the word. Cylindrical blocks on top of each other to go up here to hold, quote unquote, the decoration. It made it, I don't know, kind of more making sense that it's there like that instead of just hanging out on its own. This is a small window. This is how this thing looks from the outside, you know, stained glass thing. And if you go down here, all right. I like how I put these trees here to kind of like go around and hug the columns that hold, this part of the tower up. That's about it for the main house. Not yet. We're not done yet though, because there's a hidden room that I'm gonna show you later because it has to do with the story. So we are here, right? And Nikki, the witch, his name is Nikki, and Eleanor here, they sat here and they talked, and Eleanor was like, girl, you know Giovanni, that guy that makes wish flight paper? That guy left me at the altar. That's why I've been crying all this time. And Nikki was like, what? And then she was like, listen, I've sold my soul for stuff, right? So I know what's up, and I can give you a wish, and I can make you immortal. And if I make you immortal, you can go and kill Giovanni. And, you know, take revenge on him. Because you can't just stand people up on their wedding day. Like, what the fuck? You know? So they were like, okay, bet. We're gonna do that. So they went down and they went through this fountain, whatever, and through this place, I'm just making shit up right now. I don't know how they went, but like they crossed the river, through with the trees that you can't actually cross with because there's no, they are not clipping, which is annoying, but whatever. So yeah, and they reached this place, which is an old cemetery. Ooh. So yeah, we are here, right? We are in the cemetery, and I have an hourglass here. You can see what happens. But you won't, because maybe when you get the scheme code for the house, you know, maybe the hourglass is not going to be there. So who knows? Not the scheme code. I think in the scheme code there's no way we're going to have the hourglasses too. But like, you know, if you visit my island, it's a 50-50 if you find this hourglass, you know. But before that, let me show you this. Look! I accidentally made a small cave. Look how cute this is. And I want to put stuff there, but you know, we can't build here, which is annoying. But how great would it be for a small little... I thought about making a small house here for Momo, but unfortunately that ain't gonna happen. But yeah, so coming through here. Oh, not here. Sorry. Here, right? So they walked among the headstones, right? That's how they're called. The old headstones that were not even like the writing is faded in the stone, because this is a very old cemetery. You can see in the back like things are in ruins. And also I wanted to make kind of a statue, right? But I didn't want to have the Feywish sprite's stupid face. I don't like the Feywish sprites, okay? I don't like them. I prefer the PCs. Like the Feywish sprites, hot take, are so entitled. Anyway, but so yeah, I made this monstrosity, this abomination, this eldritch horror by putting the, you know what I did. Like I put this down and this, and I stuffed the flower there. So this is how I made that. Not that you want to know, because what is this? I also put two wish lanterns here, and it gives a kind of a spooky vibe. And on the bottom I also have one of those chandeliers that I showed you the trick earlier, to make it more spooky, you know, and have more light around it, because it's kind of Lovecraftian in a stupid cute way, you know. Anyway, so we go here, and it was night, and then Nikki transformed. Here. Nikki transformed, and she was now a vampire, and the time is a paid actor because it's night now. Damn. Just as I transformed. But anyway, so Nikki transforms, right? Not Nikki. Fuck! Eleanor transforms. Eleanor transforms, and then Nikki, the witch, she's like, girl, go have your revenge. So Nikki leaves, and she leaves, and she goes back home, and she like tries to find Giovanni and everything. And then she learns that Giovanni was not able to be at the wedding because something happened to him, not because he didn't want to. Girl, we fucked up. So she's so sad that she cannot go to him now, you know, that she can't kill him. And she cannot appear to him right now because she's a monster, you know, a very pretty monster, but a monster. Let me actually wait. guys, she's a monster. You know, a very gorgeous monster, but a monster nonetheless. So she cannot see him now. You know, she's like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So she decides to hide from the world. And where is she gonna hide? Here, bitch. Oh, hidden room. Here. Right? And there she is. There is her resting place. I did the same thing with the diaries here, and if you read the diaries, you can kind of see that her regret of that now she's a monster and she can't hang out with her boo and everything. And I used 2 of those wall shelves again as different coffins. And I put these 2 pictures. This is me and Giovanni. This is Eleanor. Sorry, this is Eleanor and Giovanni because before things went really bad between them. And this is where I was left alone the fucking altar, dude. What the fuck? Anyway, but then yeah, so Eleanor just stays here and sleeps and writes in her diaries in her dilapidated home, and she'll never go out again. So yeah, that's it. And then let me change again because I have to tell you how Nikki's stories ends too. So Nikki doesn't know that doesn't know any of that. Nikki doesn't know that Eleanor found out that Giovanni still loves her and everything, and he couldn't be there for other reasons. And I am reluctant to say what reasons did Giovanni have to leave Eleanor at the altar, because I haven't thought about it. Not because it's a secret or anything. I haven't thought of this part. The story ends here with Nikki standing outside the mansion, waiting for Eleanor to return, because Nikki is now in love with Eleanor. That this is fucked. You know? She's in love with Eleanor now, and everything is so confusing. What is Nikki supposed to do, you know? But that's how it ends. That's how the story ends. You might be wondering if I encountered the too many furniture items.
I still remember the time we took this photo.
I did. But fortunately, I had put most of the stuff that I wanted. Here it is. And like, look at this, right? I can't put it here, but here? Of course, bitch. Like, it's so stupid. Like, they need to fix that. I don't know. But yeah, I just stood lucky. I just got lucky. Oh, this is also like another entry. Hidden diary entry. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me. I'm gonna be doing a new build now that we're getting in 2.0. We're getting new walls and windows, and they have to give us stained glass windows, dude. Stained glass windows? Why don't we have stained glass windows yet? Blasphemy. Like, they can't not give us stained glass windows when we're gonna have a whole outfit based on churches, you know? And the decoration is kind of a big stained glass window too. So come on, give us. I want to make a big ass church, you know? I want to make a church, and I'm also thinking,
where should we go explore next?
Okay, for the next build, I have something very big in mind. It's not gonna be big. It's not gonna be big because, you know, hidden furniture limit, load limit, and limited hourglasses, so I can't do too much storytelling. But it's gonna be kind of big because it's gonna be based around like a destroyed world, pretty much. Something that is totally destroyed. But life, you know, finds a way even in the destroyed parts. And it's gonna be very mountainy, and it's gonna have a lot of rock and buildings inside of rock and stuff like that. I'm very excited to start. Yeah, the housing system, once again, is a big, big, big part of the fun that I have with Infinity Nikki. So I really hope they keep, implementing new stuff. And sorry, am I boring you, Nikki? Am I boring you? I'm sorry. I'll go. Okay, guys, that's about it. See you guys. I don't know. I don't know why I sang this. Okay, bye.